I'd now like to turn everyone's attention to the gorgeous lady sitting next to me, my beautiful wife, Charlotte. Earlier, as I waited at the altar, a little longer than expected, but not too much, I saw you walk down and it made me realise how truly lucky I am. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. We first met at work, Pendle Sportswear in Ilkley, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, big shout out to Pendle, where I was her manager. She'll be quick to point out it wasn't for long as she changed departments before we started going out. After 4 years together and a couple of hints from Charlotte, I decided it was time to pop the question. I found and purchased a suitable ring, and of course asked Richard's permission first, and then decided I would propose on our next trip up to the lakes. It was my birthday on the first night, so I opted to do it on the second day whilst we were out on a walk. We got a boat across Derwent Water and decided to go for a walk around the lake. I thought, perfect, there'll be somewhere I can propose on our way round and it'll be a lot quieter on the other side. We'd headed off the path to a quiet-looking area, and after worrying about people following us, I finally found a secluded beach. No sooner had I set foot on the first rock down to it though, I slipped and fell flat on my back. Smooth. I hastily got to my feet and Charlotte came down to see if I was okay. I remember she looked at me with a mix of concern and amusement. I checked if the ring was okay and got down on one knee. Despite my blunder, she still said yes, and all the nerves and anxiety of the morning faded away. We spent the rest of the day in a bit of a daze, the fact we were now engaged not really sinking in, but I still managed to convince Charlotte the best way to celebrate would be to watch the England game later that evening. Thankfully, that didn't put her off, and 2 years later, here we are.
Oh, wow. You look beautiful, darling. Absolutely beautiful.
You look very nice. These are lovely.
Yeah.
Very
smart.
Jake is a dichotomy. He loves playing and watching a good game of football, but he supports Leeds United. More seriously, as we've got to know Jake over the past 6 years, we've realised that he and Charlotte are just so right for each other and so good for each other. He gently calms her down when stress levels start to rise, and she keeps him thoroughly organised and under control. Jake, welcome to the wider Pound family. Do you really know what you're letting yourself in for?
Remember tonight, for it is the beginning of always. A promise, like a reward for persisting through life so long alone. A belief in each other and the possibility of love. A decision to ignore, simply rise above the pain of the past. A covenant which at once binds two souls and yet severs prior ties. A celebration of the chance taken and the challenge that lies ahead. For two will always be stronger than one, like a team braced against the tempest civil world. And love will always be the guiding force in our lives. For tonight is mere formality, only an announcement to the world of the feelings long held, promises made long ago, in the sacred spaces of our hearts.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Jacob Robert Parkinson, do take thee, Charlotte Francesca Louise Pound,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer.
And if you wish to reciprocate that offer,
No.
Right.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Charlotte Francesca Louise Pound,
Do take thee,
Jacob
Robert Parkinson,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
Charlotte, take this ring
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
Jacob, take this ring
As a sign of my love and fidelity. And I now declare you husband and wife, but you may now kiss each other.
So another golden nugget is this project. This project by Charlotte, aged about 14, about marriage. Here are a few extracts. When I find and fall in love with the man I wish to make my husband, very interesting choice of words. You consider yourself made, Jake? I would have a traditional wedding on a hot summer's day on the beach in my favourite bay on Jersey. I would have a beautiful white dress and 3 bridesmaids in lilac dresses. For food, there would be a help yourself buffet with chicken, sausages, salad and fruit. I would have a big 3-tier wedding cake with white icing, pink decorations and a plastic bride and groom on top. Well, at least she got the weather and the beautiful white dress correctly.
And many all know, if you've ever been out for a drink with Jake anywhere, he does have the unique ability to just catch 40 winks at any point in time. Now, this can be stood up, this can be stood next to a speaker. It can be literally anywhere. He has been used as a, well, he's been drawn on. He's certainly been used as a coffee table. So yeah, if you do catch him later on falling asleep, it is perfectly normal.
I must thank Charlotte for her incredible effort in making this day so perfect for us. Her planning, creativity, attention to detail and spending power has been beyond words. And she has worked so hard in making today so special. Thank you for marrying me and for making me the proudest man in the world. You're caring, thoughtful, you always put others first, you challenge me, support me and love me for who I am. I couldn't have found a more special person to take on life and grow old with. And I know that no matter what life throws at us, you will always be there by my side. And for that, I'm immensely grateful and I love you very much.
He hasn't got the wide angle.